Hey, what's up, YouTube? Another video here. This one's sports specific. I want to talk about the Super Bowl, Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch. I want to talk about second and goal from the one. Why did they hand it off? The title of this video is pretty fitting. Good call, bad ball. And this is why the Seattle Seahawks pretty much broke up. This is why the Seattle Seahawks are no more. Of course, Marshawn Lynch is back now. This is kind of how they dispersed and the reason why. I think it's a great call in the situation, no matter if you're a coach. You have second down and goal. You're from the 1 yard line. You have one timeout left, right? One timeout means this, right? And thinking from a coach perspective, right? Because if you don't know football, you're saying it's a bad call. And I'm going to tell you why it's a great call. Second down, right? That means you have three more tries to get the first down. What does that mean for you? You have one timeout left. So essentially, you can stop the clock once. You can always run the ball, right? If you pass on second down, you have third and fourth down to always run the ball. But here's the thing. Great call. Say, for example, he throws a slant, he drops it. Malcolm Butler doesn't make a play on the ball. Here's what happens. The clock stops. You still have roughly around 20 seconds left, right? 20, 25, or 20, I'd say maybe 18 seconds left to run a play. You have one timeout and you have two downs. That means you give the ball to Marshawn Lynch on third down. He doesn't get it. You call a timeout. Now you have another down and you can game plan. I think it's a great call. Here's why it's a bad ball. If anybody knows football, anybody watches football, Russell Wilson, he was throwing the ball between the tackle and the guard. He had a great passing lane. Great slant, I think by Javon Curse. He's running the slant. He creates some space. Now, Malcolm Butler, he makes a great break on the ball, but the ball was thrown high and outside. As a quarterback, a slant on the goal line, this is why Peyton Manning was so great. You do not throw the ball high and outside. You don't do it. If you throw the ball high and outside, it allows the defender to make a play. But if he throws it low and inside, to where his receiver can catch it, throws it low and inside, if he drops it, it goes to the ground. Great. You live to play another play. If he catches it, more likely he's falling to the end zone for 6. But if he drops it, all right, here's what happens. He drops it, and if you watch the film a split second, if you watch the film, there's a split second. Russell Wilson drops back. He looks. He kind of knows where he's going, right? Because they had the pick play set up. He throws it, but when he throws it, the ball, instead of going low, it's high and outside. Now Malcolm Butler, he will have to go through the receiver to make a play on the ball if it was low and inside. But he threw it high and outside. He didn't have to go through the receiver. He can make a play on the ball now. When he make a play on the ball in that situation, it's 50-50. We all know Malcolm Butler's garbage, right? And this made a name for him. This is why he got that big contract when he was working in a particular system. We see what happened to him every game, every season. All right, he's French toast. Malcolm Butler's garbage. We know he's garbage. But the quarterback, Russell Wilson, made him look great. Here's what happened after that. Seattle was like, why do we throw the ball? The defensive players like, why do we throw the ball? Pete Carroll had to protect Russell Wilson. He had to, because he knew Russell Wilson was a franchise quarterback and is a franchise quarterback. So instead of saying, you know what, Russell Wilson made a bad play, he said, you know what, it was the call I made. I thought it was a good call at the time. It was a great call. But for Pete Carroll knows to protect Russell Wilson and having to protect Russell Wilson, he said he couldn't say there was a bad ball. Now, here's what Russell Wilson will never admit. Russell Wilson has not admitted that it's a bad ball. It wasn't a great play of Malcolm Butler. Russell Wilson put Malcolm Butler in position to make a play on that ball. And if he was a good quarterback, an exceptional quarterback, a great quarterback at the time, he would have threw that ball low and inside and that ball placement, and they would have had a Super Bowl because they would have had another one because they would have won that game. So hey, look, that's my perspective. That's actually the truth, but that's my perspective. I'd like to know your opinion. If you give your opinion, let's state facts and look at the film. If you know football, that ball should have been low and inside, and then Seattle would have won the game. I want to know your thoughts. Subscribe. Keep watching. I appreciate you guys who are watching, that continue to watch. I'll post more content out. Like I said, this is the content I'll post out, so stay tuned, people. I'm out.